We all know culture is celebrity-driven. Everyone wants to know all the latest gossip and rumors going on in Hollywood. But as for Christian ministers, our take on Hollywood is a little different. Sometimes fame isn't always what it's cracked up to be. Even the rich and famous still need help sometimes. So today, we're preaching to 4 stars. First up is Jamal with a message for Taylor Swift. It was just announced that Taylor earned $170 million in the past year, more than any other celebrity. Jamal, tell us what you got, brother.
I want to congratulate Taylor for an incredible accomplishment, but I'm reminded of a book by Jim Collins called From Good to Great. And he says that the enemy of greatness is goodness, that you can become so good at something that you forget great is still available. In an interview, Denzel Washington was asked which was his favorite role, and he said his next one. And so I want to say to Taylor, while you've done great, please know the best is yet to come if you get off cruise control and go into overdrive.
Well done. Now we're jumping to Dr. Dewey with a message for Jennifer Aniston, who recently wrote an open letter to the media addressing the scrutiny women constantly are under on a daily basis by news outlets. Okay, Dewey, let's hear it.
Jennifer, I want to say to you that I know you are under a lot of pressure because of the media talking about women having to have a child or needing to be married. I want you to know something, Jennifer. Before your parents came together, before you were a zygote, an embryo, a fetus, or had 3 trimesters, you had a providential, prearranged ordination. God ordained your life for greatness. And don't ever try to succumb to societal patterns to base your life. Don't ever look to people, another human being, as a necessity for you being complete. Please understand that you don't need a human being to complete you. Because whenever you give a man or a child power to complete you, you also give them the same power to incomplete you. Be confident in who you are. I respect all other faiths, but as a Christian who believes in Jesus Christ, my completion is in Christ. So I look for my purpose. I don't worry about what people say. Keep your eyes on your target and don't let anybody turn you around. Keep your head up. Jennifer, great for
Now, Pastor Jamal Bryant with a message for Cynthia Bailey of Real Housewives of Atlanta, who's currently going through a divorce. Let's hear it, Jamal.
Cynthia, I know exactly how you feel having lived through a very public divorce. A psychotherapist once said that the closest thing to death is divorce, because a piece of you dies, a piece of you falls apart. There was a moment where you were in love and then that love shifted. But I'm a Christian minister, and the wonderful thing about death is that there's always resurrection. And so that there may be a hard moment, but always remind yourself, weeping may endure for a night. The bad news is I don't know how long the night is gonna be, but when you get up out of this, you're gonna thank God for resurrection power.
Good points, Jamal. And finally, NBA legend Tim Duncan, who recently announced his retirement after 19 seasons with the league. Dewey, you got this, brother.
Tim, I want to say to you, first of all, thank you. Thank you for your class. Thank you for your humility. Thank you for your teamwork. In a day where sometimes athletes and entertainers are all about elitism and narcissism, you always handle it with the cool, never self-aggrandizing, always putting the team above yourself, and always listening to Coach Pop. I want you to know, Tim, that even though you deserve the fanfare because you're one of the greatest of all times, you left without any great fanfare or farewell tour. You're a great person. May you be an example now to the rest of these athletes who are coming behind, how to save your money, how to walk in humility, how to stay out of legal trouble, how to always remember that it's a blessing to play in the NBA, it's a blessing to be alive. Thank you, Tim. And as you transition from swimming to basketball at the start of your career, may you now transfer from basketball to being a leader and an ambassador to the nations. God bless you, Tim. Thank you for the memories.
Great job, y'all. We're the preachers.